Hello, I'm Mrs. Charity. Welcome to the Glorious Heritage Overview of Catholic Church History. Discover the amazing story of the Church together as a family as you color and paste your way through the timeline and printables, which you can find on our website. And now, let's move into our topic for today.
Hello, I'm Mr. Charity. Welcome to the Glorious Heritage Catholic History video series. Today's topic is number 63, the First Crusade. If you look on your timeline and summary question sheets, you'll notice that we are in the yellow time period, which we have named Kingdom. If you don't have a timeline or summary question sheets, you can find them on our website. Make sure to cut out and paste the circle today to your timeline. Today's topic is a big one. The First Crusade is one of the most important events in the history of the Middle Ages, and even in the history of the world. In order to understand about the First Crusade, we need to go back a bit and revisit some of the things we have already learned in prior videos. Do you remember about the Great Schism of 1054? The Byzantine Emperor and the bishops in Constantinople refused to obey the Pope's teachings. After many centuries of this kind of problem, the Byzantine Emperor was excommunicated from the Catholic Church. Then, in 1071, the Muslim Turks won a great battle against the Byzantines at the Battle of Manzikert. Now, the Byzantine Empire was in big trouble. The Muslims took over the rest of the Holy Land, including the city of Jerusalem. Christians throughout the Holy Land needed help. Even though the Byzantine Empire was in schism, they still needed to ask help from the Catholics in the West. Byzantine Emperor Alexius Komnenos sent a letter to Pope Urban II, asking for the help of Catholic princes, knights, and soldiers to fight against the Muslim Turks. Pope Urban II responded by calling the First Crusade to help the Byzantines, hoping that by helping them, they might renounce their heresies and rejoin the Catholic Church again. In the year 1095, Pope Urban II traveled to France and he convened the Council of Clermont. There he gave a famous speech for Catholic soldiers to take up the cross of Christ and make a very big sacrifice to travel to the Holy Land to fight the enemies of God, the Muslim Turks. He said that Christians needed help who were enslaved and persecuted. Many Catholic princes, such as Raymond of Toulouse, Bohemond of Toronto, Godfrey of Bouillon, and Robert of Flanders, accepted the Pope's call and took up the cross. They gathered their armies and started to march the long, long road to Constantinople. They met with Byzantine Emperor Alexius Komnenos. He was happy they came to help him, but he was also skeptical and suspicious of them. He was afraid that these powerful crusading armies were going to fight the Muslim Turks, but keep the land for themselves, instead of giving it back to the Byzantine Empire. After making them take an oath of allegiance to him, the Byzantine Emperor sent a small amount of Byzantine soldiers with the Crusaders to start their war. The first city they conquered was the city of Nicaea. This was a very big victory because this city of Nicaea was so close to the city of Constantinople. The Byzantines were relieved to have it back under their control again. But after that victory, the Crusaders didn't receive hardly any more help from those Byzantines, which was not good. It was the Byzantines who asked for help, yet they barely helped the Crusaders, who traveled all this way to fight for them. The Crusaders started to march to the city of Antioch, but then they were ambushed by Turkish mounted archers. These were the same lightly armored archers who rode swiftly on horses who defeated the Byzantines at the Battle of Manzikert. However, this time, the Crusaders won the battle. The Crusaders formed their battle lines with their heavy war horses and crashed into the Muslims, sending them running away in retreat. The Crusaders made it to the city of Antioch in 1098 and took the city by sneaking over the walls late at night. They defeated the Muslim armies inside the city and closed the city gates just in time for another Muslim army to arrive outside. The Crusaders were low on food and they were depressed. But when one of them claimed to find a holy relic of the spear of St. Longinus, they were all excited and ready to fight again. they threw open the gate and defeated the large army outside. Now they were ready to finally move on to the city of Jerusalem, the last battle in the First Crusade. But before we see what happened there, Mrs. Charity wants to tell you something about a man named Firuz, who helped the Crusaders.
Hello, I am Mrs. Charity. Mr. Charity just told you that the Crusaders snuck over the walls of Antioch in the middle of the night. They could not have done this without the help of a Muslim man named Firuz. Actually, Firuz was not always a Muslim. He used to be a Christian until the Muslims took over his city. He shamefully and through cowardice converted to the false religion of Islam. But when he saw the Crusaders at the gate, he realized he wanted to be a Christian again. He agreed to help the Crusaders so that they could conquer the Muslims in his city, so that he could convert back to Christianity without being persecuted. His plan worked. The Crusaders freed all the people in Antioch, and they were free to practice the Catholic faith once again.
Welcome back. Instead of telling you a story, I want to play our cartoon about the First Crusade. I'll play the part where the Crusaders take back the holy city of Jerusalem. Join us next time when we talk about the Second Crusade.
There it is! Finally, the holy city of Jerusalem, the city in which our Lord was crucified. Brothers, we took up the cross on this crusade, and now we are here, the place in which our Lord actually hung upon the cross.
Let us remain pious and true to our vows. God rewards the faithful for the sake of His glory.
Yes, the victory belongs to the Lord. Let us prepare. I'm sure our victory here won't come without a great price.
As we have built up our siege equipment here at this part of the wall, they have built up that same part of the wall with more stones. What should we do?
I have an idea. Tonight, when they're sleeping, we can quietly take apart our siege equipment and put it back together over there, where the walls are weakest.
Up the walls, men! Go in and free the holy city of Jerusalem from the yoke of Muslim slavery. God has given us the final victory today. Our crusader vow is fulfilled.
I hope you enjoyed and learned something new today. Visit our website, www.gloriousheritagecartoons.com, where you can find more educational supplements, cartoons, books, and printables. You can also follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram to get notified of our latest updates and videos. And if you like our work and want to support us, you can make a donation on our website or on Patreon. We really appreciate your generosity and kindness. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel, and see you next time.